Mm-mm-mm. Yo, what's up, everybody? Hey, howdy. Howdy, hey. Let's get it. What's up, Ozza? Nice throw. God damn. Yo, what's up, everybody? How you doing? How you doing? I'm doing well. Thanks for asking. Ooh, an incendiary stun baton. Don't think I really want that. I want to go to... Where do I want to go to? Yeah, we'll head back over to the Undisputed Claim. Oh, wrong way. What's up, Tristan? You still don't want to talk to me? Okay, that's fair. Alright. Let's take... Okay, we got the right people. Region. Head office tower. And then I do want to hit the shops a little bit. Just because I can make some good moolah here. Yeah, fuck it.
Spacer's Choice swollen-headed mascot represents the worst impulses of old corporations, who unfairly stacked the deck against the little person, as they tried with us at Tau Ceti. But did Auntie Cleo take Spacer's Choice devious shenanigans lying down?
I see you're back from the Protectorate's little mind manipulation spa. All their secrets in hand, yes?
Yeah, dude.
Our team at Proprietary Insight Acquisition has been salivating over the potential commercial applications of that process.
Wait, there's a head refresher? Wait, where's the head refresher? Wait a minute. How did I miss that? I thought that was the guy I talked to. Head refresher. Yeah, that was the guy I talked to. What?
Oh.
What? Hold on. I have to go talk to him again? No, right? I'm gonna go back there and he's gonna be like, don't talk to me. I'm busy. Okay. Let me actually take Tristan here.
Is a fellow subject lacking the appropriate zeal for their assigned work? Report them for mental refreshment post-haste. It's not just a good idea, it's the law.
Alright. You go back down. Where we go?
To deliberate is to court ruin.
Yes.
Who's that?
Who's that? careful, buddy. Don't worry about it.
Perfect society demands perfect thoughts.
Yeah, yeah. I've heard it all before.
Has concluded for today.
Okay, this is the way out. What's that? Oh, so that's the other way in. Okay, so if I would have taken him in, he could have done that. I see. Yoink. That's mine now.
Greeting, unscheduled walk-in.
Where? Oh. So... This is where the dude is.
Feel free to scavenge around. It's not as if anything you find here will be any use to your masters.
Hmm. Yeah, so he didn't care about nothing. Alright then. Never mind. Is this the one where I was at the... Yeah. Alright, perfect. Okay, well, I guess I couldn't talk him into joining, but, you know, whatever.
We took what nature heedlessly assembled and falsely rebettered it.
Our team at Really? Thought you had more drive, but suppose that's fine.
Shut up.
For
I
one,
tried.
care little for the completion of stretch goals. You managed to avoid being mentally refreshed. That demonstrates considerable pluck and fortitude.
Now, I assume you won't mind we have a few questions about the process. Our people will extract details about the pharmacology and methodology. That will all no doubt prove useful, but we're most interested in the technology and its results.
Delay the particularity. Wore people down until they lacked any curiosity or drive.
Can't say I like the sound of that. Seems like they'd be difficult to market to.
How truly unfortunate. Those without desire or drive make terrible customers. They can barely even be considered consumers at all.
What else can you tell us about the place? Turn up any additional details? Anything especially marketable?
Internal documents show the lathe adversely affects patients more often than they let on.
But still, they keep on marketing it as virtually foolproof, don't they? So much for their vaunted moral high ground, and so much for us exploiting that piece of technology.
They had a method of pairing propaganda with the suggestibility drug to boost retention.
That's certainly interesting. Intriguing, even. What else?
The drug enhances suggestibility, but its effects are temporary, so regular dosing is key.
Oh, good to know, good to know.
That's all I found.
Excellent. Well, here's your reward, along with something extra for your effort. Too bad about the lead scientist. Converting him would have earned you an above-average payout. All right. For your next assignment, well, it's something of an organizational priority.
Congratulations! Your storied success has earned you a whole entire minute with our illustrious leader, Auntie Cleo!
Whoa!
So your preliminary chores are complete. Oh, finally, a contractor with a little backbone. Normally they flee or expire, leaving the work woefully incomplete. Ah, I remember you from before. Fairfield, yes? Tell me, as an outside agent, do you have any quandaries working with our organization?
It's a job. You're my employer. Don't need to have an opinion on that.
Good. Good. If only more employees shared your dispassionate air, I'd spend less time burying workforce resources complaints. Do hope you'll forgive these two. They're competing for a rather significant promotion, you see. It tends to make employees fractious, like young ursopods cooped up in the den. So, you've been advancing a fairly radical idea with a group that, to date, we've considered our rivals. Certain communications have even been exchanged between our ship and the Order's headquarters. You've spoken to the delegates, yes?
You already expressed a desire to resume negotiations. I think you should.
A cessation of hostilities could present any number of potentially profitable options, assuming we could work out favorable terms.
Would it be possible for you two to meet face to face?
Oh, my security team would never allow it. But a call like this over a secure line should be an acceptable alternative. Of course, Ruth would also need to agree. Perhaps if you were to perform a few useful errands for the Order, you might earn a meeting with her to propose the same.
Great idea. Will do.
Have Ruth reach out when she's ready to talk, and I'll set up a call on a secure line next door.
Yep. Alright.
Until next time, look for me in the Platinum Executive Skybox above the line of scrummage.
I want...
From pop guns to self-propelled cannon, welcome. Unfortunately...
Boom, boom, boom. I got stuff to sell. Explosive auto spray SMG. Yeah, go ahead and get rid of that. Wait. Oh, so they don't give me a better price if I'm trusted. God damn. Yeah. I don't know that I need the silenced heavy revolver anymore. Just because I've got a shotgun with a suppressor on it now. Yeah, we'll get rid of that. Don't need that. I am never going to use this. Earned 50,000 bits by selling items to vendors. Nice. And yeah, I do have another assault rifle. I wonder if I can... I don't know. I don't know what I wonder if I can do. Be honest. I try and find a barrel for the assault rifle. See if there's anything. Okay. Now, armor. Sell. Probably sell most of this green stuff too, honestly. I'm just keeping it because it's like... it's kind of special. Oh, I can sell the primers. I might take this one. This heals me over 900, like 950. It's pretty good. And I can actually use that one because I have over... successfully killing somebody with a sneak attack, become camouflage for 8 seconds. They're ultra freaking expensive, my man. Okay, we'll sell my junk as well. I've got over 50K. Feeling good? Okay.
I know. Folks been shoot. I've got.
Okay. Put that on. Also put that on. How am I on ammo? Honestly, pretty good.
Arrive. Armed with Auntie's choice. This is Auntie Cleo.
All right. I don't know. It doesn't let me talk to Virgil. Or not Virgil. Tristan.
Auntie's choice employees, affiliates in training.
Or he just doesn't want to talk, I guess. I don't know.
This agent speak freely. Certainly. I can sit quite well. Was there more in this vein you wish to discuss? Enough about the Virgil. It's a shame there may only be own. Moreover, she taught her proteges to seek out evidence before judging, as they sneer all you like. But our society, ask, and who amongst our motley Marisol? Had I anything to fear from her, she would have struck already. Verily, idle.
Bro, what? Is there like some sort of glitch happening? Bro, he just won't fucking talk about it, man. Okay, what if... Okay, hear me out. I go to Praetor. Wait. No, it was Paradise Island that I needed to go to, right? Yeah. And then... I do a little bit of this. And then Go to the Arbiter training facility. And I go back to the ship. Man. Thanks for the stuff, idiot. Okay, now I go back on the incognito. Now he'll want to talk, because I did things in the right order.
I suspect there is a rock in my boot. Speak freely.
Fuck. Alright, well, the guy just doesn't want to talk. I don't know. Journal. Let's do... Go to Cloister. I think this is like a snowy place.
Moment of your time, Commander.
Hey, what's up, dog?
Remember that matter on Cloister I mentioned earlier? Well, since we're here and all, thought we might take it up now.
For sure.
Might be hard to believe, but 20 or so odd years ago, I made a mistake. Feels like high time I righted it. Now I'm out and about again.
What do you need?
For many years now, a former colleague of mine's been in a remote spot called Reasons Pass on account of my decision.
I think if you feel bad about that.
I try not to think about regret or remorse. I shut down her work. I was wrong. Stating that out loud is the furthest extent of my self-castigation. Her research was unconventional, surely. She was as well. I think with both, we could right things, get the order back on its intended path.
We can go right now if you'd like.
Do appreciate it, Commander.
Alright. Yeah, we'll take Aza and Marisol. Enemy affected by Marisol's companion ability is killed. The effect jumps to all enemies in a moderate range, applying the effect to them. Ooh. Yeah, we'll take that. It's mighty nice.
Not the most hospitable climate. Keep an eye on your fingers and toes.
Temporary indignities of the body are nothing contrasted to the Order's future. Keep those eyes open, soldiers! Hold. We're presently observing a ceasefire with Auntie's choice, but its duration may be subject to sudden reversal. Would hate for you to get caught in any crossfire.
Thanks for the warning. So then, may I ask you what you're doing out here?
Gathering data on the enemy's movements and behavior. Blizzards raise the degree of difficulty, but that's our problem, not yours.
Sounds like you're having a tough time.
Cloister has been a difficult front, and losing the Archive, first to the invaders and now to the Protectorate, has made it even more painful. Never mind the rifts. If you're looking for a way to help us out, I recommend heading to Laplace's garden. Follow this path and you can't miss it.
Laplace's garden? What's that?
Only the finest place on this ice ball. Words aren't sufficient to capture its many quality attributes. Best you observe it yourself. Avalanche collapsed part of the tunnel to the garden, so the safest path is along the cliffside here. Mind your step.
I see. Oh, I get in there. Hey, wink. That's death. All right.
I find your proposed time leisurely. Unaccountably so.
But going any faster grossly increases the threat of collapse. Burying us beneath the snow benefits no one.
So long as we are operating within the statistical parameters given to us. I see absolutely no reason to delay. Pick up the pace.
Don't bother conversating unless you're prepared to fight.
Have you at least determined the cause of the avalanche?
What was over here? Technician Benvit.
What could possibly be keeping the repair personnel so long?
Thanks for the stuff.
Oh, greetings. By any chance, did you happen to encounter the repair personnel I dispatched to Resistor Bank 2789B12?
No, I didn't. What's wrong with the resistor bank?
Our new JTY-1030 resistor banks are built with enough durability to suffer through a tremendous amount of misuse. But the brutish handling by the Protectorate is too much for it. The misuse is causing moisture uptake, which causes the resistors to give off more heat. In the snow, that means more moisture, which means even more heat. I'm sure you can observe that the problem is cyclical in nature. I don't suppose you'd be willing to aid me in fixing this?
Where can I find the damaged resistor bank?
It's down in the valley just southwest of the Archive. The heat has liquefied all the snow off the glass surface. It is an easy location to observe.
Any idea what could be keeping the repair person?
Ursopods, Protectorate forces, rogue scrappers, blizzards, mantisaurs, maybe even Auntie's choice forces. Truly a smorgasbord of unfortunate options.
Why is the excess heat such a problem?
In the short term, it's wreaking havoc with the weather and causing small, localized blizzards. Long term, the Archive would suffer irreparable damage to multiple systems. Undoubtedly, this would reduce its maximum operations per millisecond. Obviously, this is unacceptable. I loathe that, for now, our actions may aid the Protectorate. but we must protect the archive.
Alright, I can help you out.
Oh, this is most appreciated. Unfortunately, the previous repair personnel took the only repair kit I had on hand. I'll mark the coordinates of the resistor bank on your map, but locating the repair personnel will be up to you. If you find him, you find the kit. I hope. Otherwise, the repair will be most difficult. I'll guide you.
Okay. Let's do this one. Sure.
Have an intellectually stimulating day.
Thanks.
Please, don't distract me from my more pressing distractions.
Okay.
Use caution as you progress. There's been reports of arthropods in the area.
Yeah.
Disciple, who are you? Incendiarist. Huh?
Did you receive your personalized order prediction yet? I'll admit to a bit of trepidation in regards to opening mine. This is the first one I've received since deployment.
Honestly,
That sounds like Garrus.
Huh?
I would have been dead 3 times over without mine.
Oh, that does set my mind at ease. Now, let's see. Mine says, don't consume tea this morning.
I think that might be him. Or, what's his name from Avowed? We'll meet with Ruth a little later. We got a bounty. The Mangler. The crimes of haphazard manslaughter, egregious desecration of human remains, and habitual mastication and consumption of humans. Brief. The Mangler is one of the many mantisaurs dropped on Cloister by Auntie's forces. Even for her species, she has proven immensely destructive, intelligent, and resistant to extermination. Of particular note is her special propensity for dismemberment. Mantisaurs are hardly gentle killers, but almost every corpse recovered in this queen's wake has been discovered missing all 4 limbs. For reasons of statistically anomalous viciousness, the Mangler must be eliminated post-haste. Buckshot Bill. For the crimes of organized and disorganized pillaging, theft and ransoming of research, miscellaneous murder, reckless and constant discharging of a firearm, exponentially increasing noise violations. Brief. A once decorated soldier of Auntie's choice, Buckshot Bill was motivated by only one thing: the acquisition of progressively larger and louder firearms. Apparently dissatisfied with the selection of mediocre standard issue Auntie's choice weapons, Bill convinced his unit to desert. He and his bandits have pillaged a number of order convoys, stealing the research and technology within. He and his lackeys were last spotted in the northeast region of Cloister near an isolated excogitation chapel. Locate Buckshot Bill and prevent him from ever harassing the order again. Okay. What do you mean that was a close one? You didn't do shit. This shotgun's pretty good, I will say.
Soldier, please assess your pain on a variable scale of 1 to 100. 1 being entirely pain-free, and 100 being the worst pain you can imagine.
There is far too much variability in that scale. The amount of pain I can imagine is hardly an objective measure of the maximum amount of pain I could actually feel.
I can tell we have little correct, which is a diagnostic in its own right. Now, if you were to indicate using a scale of 0.4 to 12 No lectures, please.
Alright. Can't talk to anyone here. Okay. What the fuck is that? Ooh, a rift.
Do you see these magnificent weapons? They have the greatest destructive potential the Protectorate can bring to bear. Tell me then, why should they not have been installed here?
Not an issue of ammunition or targeting calculation capacity. Because of the low ambient temperature.
We've got Order, Protectorate, and Auntie's Choice here. Dude. God bless.
Another object, just gone. Excuse me, I don't think you have the authoriz... It's fine, but don't get too close. You won't survive direct contact with the rift. Fascinating. It seems Salutations. We've been doing our utmost to find ways to manipulate this rift or extract data from it. Unfortunately, our efforts have been ineffective thus far. I suppose it's too much to hope for, but would you, perchance, happen to have any practical experience with or mathematical understanding of the rift phenomena?
As luck would have it, I have a machine that'll solve this problem.
Wait. Actually, this isn't some jest. You'll have to forgive me for not taking your assertion at face value. Perhaps a demonstration. For science, of course.
Of course.
All the items we put into the rift, they've been reconstituted. But in a state far different from their original configuration. That's better. Assistant, make a note of how the rift is deconstructing their epidermis. Observe. Oh, damn it. Revert it to its previous state. Is it a failing of the device or an inevitable effect of the passage of time? Perhaps the architect has imposed certain limits on the rifts. Architect above. That was incredible. That small, portable device changed the state of the rift anomaly in an instant. From observing how the device operates and how the rift reacted to it, it seems to be using some kind of energy burst generated by a magnetic field to re-deregulate the structure of the field around the rift. Truly an astounding piece of technology.
Yeah, exactly what I was thinking.
Would you consider allowing me the opportunity to open the casing and examine the inner workings? No, forget I asked. What a preposterous question. Thank you for the demonstration. It was most enlightening. You have given my team and I a good deal to think about, and to try and fit into our current theoretical framework. It seems rifts do not fit cleanly into our current understanding of the universal equation.
All right. Okay.
Captain, I fear I have a confession to make. I have found being present on Cloister. And how did you sleep? Decidedly horrible. If it was any colder, I'd be dead. Suddenly, kicked triple pluses going insane into war.
Antis can't even direct their deployment of food drops properly. I suppose I better.
I heard they
All right, let's go. Yeah, we'll head over here.
Are you there? If you happen to be headed into Protectorate territory, can you keep your lamps open for my scouts? That squad should have reported back hours ago. Are you there? If you happen to be headed into Protectorate territory, can you keep your lamps open for my scouts?
Yeah, dude.
That squad should have reported back hours ago.
What is with the anomalous behavior?
Don't worry about it. Okay. Is Max? Yo.
Seems rather extreme. Are you sure you can't simply unbolt it?
As I already stated, the weather has iced over the
Do I hear hammering from the other station?
Yes, you hear hammering. What is going on over there? Why is it? What's that? Sure, these guys. Enemies?
You are approaching a Protectorate checkpoint. All Protectorate subjects should prepare to be questioned, searched, voice analyzed, and phrenologically printed. Non-subjects should prepare to be shot.
So, don't like me here, huh? Shit, my bad. Well, unfortunately, that's kind of where I need to go. I'll have to clear that place out. All right. Ooh. Need engineering 11 for this? No! I can almost one-shot this thing, actually. Oh, I can one-shot this thing. God damn. Resistor bank 2789B12 is experiencing overheating due to a partial failure and misalignment of the governor, which controls the input voltage. For the time being, it needs to be physically recalibrated. Once we have a team available, we will dispatch a unit of level 3 archive engineers to fine-tune the controls on the roof for a better, more permanent fix. To repair personnel, please take with you a standard resistor repair kit to effect the temporary repairs. Report back to the engineer in charge of the relay station near the northwest landing platform. Yep. Yoink. This shotgun that I got, the suppressed shotgun, is bunking crazy. I gotta say, it's very good. Successfully repaired. Yippee! scrappers, huh?
Ooh, an enemy.
Yeah. Recharged for mayhem. Proceeding to combatant scan.
Yeah. Yoink.
Yeah.
Right. Head on this way.
Reason's pass is off limits. Unwelcome guests will be ushered from existence promptly and without further ado. First, it was Auntie's choice, then the Protectorate. After that, some daft cultists. I don't even know what group you hullheads belong to. Don't care either. Your motivations are relatable to me in only the vaguest abstract form, if you possess any at all. Don't leave all full of anger now. Just leave. There's nothing even here anymore. If you're weirdly intent on dying for nothing, it's your life.
Is it you? The one that sees me?
Wait, that's not who I'm thinking, is it? Marisol? Is that you?
Marisol?
Get in here before any more of these hullheads show up.
Yeah, I'll be in there shortly. I just gotta do some looting here. Alright, well, that guy's gonna die. What a dog?
You're here. That is assuming you're not some sort of enigmatic mirage or baleful apparition.
Nope, it's really her.
Yes. Should be plenty of wonderfully dangerous items in here.
Yeah, I know, I took him.
I thought I would never see you again. It's been what? 19 years? 20?
21 years, 5 months, 6 days. I've kept up on a few former colleagues.
A few? Right. You retain a different admirer in every port, I'm sure.
Are the two of you glad to see each other? I can't tell.
Things were left in a...
It was somewhat complicated, even by order standards. Oh, wait, I'm being rude. Forgive my atrophied social graces. I shoot most of my visitors lately. I am Anais Bujold. Welcome to my backwater ramshackle abode.
Seer Anais Bujold.
No one's called me that in, well, you know exactly how long, apparently.
If I'd realized this was a formal visit, I'd have worn my fancy killing clothes.
Charmed, I'm sure.
Huh. You're significantly more forthcoming than Marisol?
Yes, she is.
Oh, you know clandestine sorts like Marisol. Always so slow to warm. I am an unredacted file. If you have any questions, ask away.
How do you two know each other?
She's mentioned the little spook show we used to work at, right? I was an analyst in predictive risk assessment. She was, in the field, as it were. Solving the universal equation is the ultimate purpose of every member of the Order. Our express remit was to identify events that could delay or derail that.
Once an issue was identified, I'd be assigned to address it.
At a certain point, I became one of her assignments.
You became a target of your own department?
I was developing a means of sidestepping much of the presumed requirements to solve the universal equation, using a series of reasoned shortcuts and educated postulations, filling in certain blanks. Trillions. Theoretically, it would hurry the process along so it could be solved in our lifetime, but it was unorthodox. Risky if taken too far. I knew the Council would judge it mathematical heresy, so I attempted to work in secret. Eventually, I was discovered, excommunicated, sent here.
Others facing similar charges were often transferred off-planet, then simply disappeared somewhere along the way.
Yes. Fortunately, someone interceded.
Sounds like a good lead-in to discuss why we're here, Marisol.
Yes. With ample time to think, I've come to recognize I made an error.
Really? That is, an unprecedented statement for you. But do go ahead, I'm listening.
The last 20 years, the Order heedlessly stumbled. First, Antes invaded, then the Protectorate. We lost the Archive. Twice. Had your work continued, I believe we'd have remained closer to our true path. If I had ignored the Council's command. It was a mistake. I miscalculated.
If not for you, I'd be dead right now. And you were right to shut me down. My research was dangerous. A serious threat to the entire universe. I know this for certain now. I've run the numbers. Repeatedly.
Don't you need the archive to perform calculations of that scale?
Had to do all my calculations long form, free of computronic assistance. Wouldn't advise it, but I've been here on my own for decades, and I remain a reasonable statistician. I calculated what might occur if my work was completed, and there is a troublingly high, statistically significant chance of things ending. Everything ending.
Was that even remotely possible?
I understand how that sounds, but I have spent years checking and rechecking each and every variable.
Well, your research was destroyed, right?
I assume all my notes and calculations were destroyed years ago.
Anais, I'm afraid it's not that simple. When we shut down your work, it was quarantined, not disposed of. The Order stores all avenues of study deemed dangerous near here at a facility in Winter's Grasp. Unorthodox notion reclusion.
Of all the bureaucratic... No. Winter's Grasp is crawling with Auntie's choice. A full unit just moved in. Marisol, will you... Can you...
You're asking me to infiltrate a covert installation to destroy something that could likely end the universe. Been years since anyone said something like that to me. Of course.
We should head there immediately.
I might need a little time to ready this place for unwelcome guests. Wouldn't take long.
No, you should stay here. We'll take care of this.
I foresee a 4.7% chance of me complying with that. But fine, no use arguing. Well, this has certainly been nice. Perhaps we'll see each other again sometime.
Good stuff. Tall Tale Teller. Yoink. Mangler should be over here. That guy's still not dead? This shotgun is very good. Who's seeing me over there?
Investigating hostile intentions.
Okay. It's already over here. Alright, let's go kill... Ow! The Mangler. Yeah. Earl. Place is called Earl.
Not much piques my academic curiosity these days, but this facility certainly appears intriguing.
Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. Finally, a bit of peace. Just me, the sounds of what passes as nature on this world, and this week's 45 pages of protocol updates. As Marshal Wilkes reminds us after announcing the week's refreshment candidates, an army filled with incorrect thoughts is already defeated. Here on the ground, without direct contact with command, his wisdom and adherence to doctrine is our greatest weapon. More time than is typical is now required to memorize the ever-increasing amendments to regulations. But I find myself seeking methods to better optimize my time. This peaceful alcove gives me the focus to study the regulations with the attention they deserve. The serenity here brings me back to my parents' farm at the edge of the Sovereign's forest on Eden. Even now, this strange place is filled with the same absolute silence the forest would take on when a predator was. Alright. So this guy's just a dumbass. I see. I already have this as a fast travel point, so I don't need to keep going through here. Oh, wait.
Target analyzed. Lay down fire.
What? Tossball card in there? Very nice. Yep. Thing has a lot of health.
handle this. Check your scopes for combatant analysis.
Woo! Alright. It's a good thing I had that shotgun, because that thing did mega giga damage. Of hell. Did it just level up to 6? Yeah, level 6. Alright. We'll head up there. Those. Probably be faster to go. Well, we'll go here and then we'll go through that protectorate checkpoint. Destroy them. There's so much Zyranium over here. Look.
That wasn't intentional.
You are approaching a Protectorate checkpoint. All Protectorate subjects
Check it out.
searched, voice analyzed, and phrenologically printed. Non-subjects
Continuing
inspection. Blown up, eviscerated, or otherwise executed in accordance with Protectorate law. You are approaching a Protectorate checkpoint. All Protectorate subjects should
I just
prepare to
pee?
be questioned, analyzed,
Ew.
phrenologically printed.
Okay, so... Okay. There is a doorway here. It's just blocked. It's like, is this just a building with no fucking door? My usual day-to-day has gotten rather strange of late. Recently, I've had an influx of new recruits in the form of demoted officers accompanied by explicit instructions that they should fight on the front lines. Additionally, the usual sign-off and paperwork around such has been waived. This is concerning, to say the least. Every time I try and examine these issues more closely, the Consul's new administrations prevent my investigation at every turn. Asking the demoted officers what happened generally results in a quick shake of the head and a paling of the skin. They all very obviously have a vested interest in not talking about it. Well, I don't want to say that my faith in the Protectorate has been shaken, but I'd be lying if I didn't say the current turn of events has left me uneasy. For the time being, I'll hold off on further questioning, lest I wind up as a new recruit in some other officer's camp. At least they don't have to worry about anything. Attention all Protectorate forces. It has come to Command's notice that the Glorious Dawn has created a secondary camp to the south of Spyreton. Though there may be similarities between the two cults, the Glorious Dawn are not to be confused with the more mundane traders who comprise the ranks of the Order of the Ascendant. They are far more violent and unstable, often throwing themselves at the guns of their enemies, with little regard for their own lives. Extreme caution is advised. Praise the Sovereign, Orton Helkins. Lockpick 17. Jesus. Okay. What's up, fellers?
It's clear. Go, go, go.
Bye. I found your men.
Thank the architect you're back. You have my gratitude for saving them. Please take this.
Okay. Ooh. Yoink.
Seems I have a visitor. Greetings. If you're wondering what I'm doing, I am attempting to connect with the energies given off by the Archive's conduits. My calculations have led me to the conclusion that I ought to stay here, connecting with the Archive, until I can best decipher how to save it. Yes, the math is foolproof. Soon enough, the path towards reclaiming the Archive will be clear. What?
Yep. Interesting feller.
You. I don't know you. But you, I do. It's good to see you, Asa. It's me, Severin. You know, I've never been to Cloister before. It's cold.
What is wrong with you? Boy, damn it! Did they mentally refresh you?
No, let's just say I'm well lubricated. You tried the new Prestige gin? It helps when you have to do something you really don't want to do.
So, this is a trap, isn't it?
Yes. There are a bunch of sentinels in hiding. When I give the word, they're to execute both of you.
Not before I mentally refresh your brain pan with my knife.
Asa must like you, or you'd already be dead.
Maybe I deserve to be. I didn't want to do this. I guess I shouldn't have questioned the kill order so loudly. It was real. It came from the Exalted Leader herself. She summoned me, knew of the message I'd sent, said I'd ruined everything. To save myself, save the Dawn, I had to do this. I'm a coward. I didn't want to die. I'm sorry, Asa.
Truly sorry, help us avoid the Sentinels.
Absolutely not. We don't need his help. We should just kill him and get on with the Sentinel killing. If we die, at least I'll be taking a great many of them with us.
It'd be better to get his help so we can live to confront your Exalted Leader.
You make a compelling argument. No need to waste our time killing yet more faceless cogs in the Protectorate machine. As fun as that may be.
But you're basically just asking me whether I'd like to be killed by you or the Sentinels. Because when they figure it out, they'll execute me.
No, they won't. Just tell them that I already captured her for the Head Sentinel.
That gin must have muddled my gray matter more than I thought. I'd have sworn there was no way out of this, but what you're saying makes a lot of sense. Thank you. And thank you, Asa. I thought I was dead.
What an idiot. I can't believe I thought of him as a friend.
People will do anything if the right pressure is applied, even your beloved leader.
I can't believe she betrayed us. And the whole of the Dawn to save her own life. What a coward. The unspeakable things I will do when I find her. Well, once I find her. The Exalted... No, I won't refer to her as such any longer. Dagmar continually moved around for safety. She always initiated contact with me. We do know that she was in league with the Sentinels, though. There's nothing of it but to get ourselves inside their headquarters on Praetor. We'll track her by
Wanna go back
accessing
to
their
Praetor?
comm system.
Sounds like a good time.
Couldn't have said it better myself. Fortunately, we don't need to worry about hacking their systems.
Of course we won't. Make sure it works.
Well, we won't need your expertise. You see, my parents were vigilant. I stole their access codes when I was younger, but never had the nerve or call to use them. Once we do, they'll become unusable, as they'll set off all sorts of alarms.
We'll get you some answers. Yeah. Cool. Where is this? Way the frick down here. Jesus. Alright, we'll go over here. Oop, this is the wrong way. Bad. Yoink. What's up, fellers? Yoink.
Hearing good things. I'm behind you 110%.
Good. As you should be.
Look at you, sir. Rocketing up the food drop has landed somewhere off target over an order territory.
Exactly where I wanted it. They act all high and mighty, but I give them 30 minutes before they cave. Try it. New customers. Hook, line, sinker.
Infantry?
Hey, you there. Got a minute?
Yeah, dude.
Hey, you there. I got a job that needs doing if you've got the time. It pays, of course. I need help finding some lost supplies.
Depends on the job. What else can you tell me about it?
Of course. Wouldn't trust someone who takes a job without knowing about it first. It's like this. The dullards in orbit dropped a slew of pods in the wrong place. One of them has a critical crate of supplies in it. Find it and bring it back. Real simple, see?
Hold on, I have more questions.
Job's a simple one. Can't rightly figure what else needs jawing about.
What's in the crate?
Missing parts for Auntie's Choice of standard infantry boots, sizes 6 to 14.
You said pods, plural, but only mentioned one crate.
They botched it and dropped a whole mess of them, but I only need you to lay hands on the one.
What's in the other pods?
Don't stress your brain pan over it, friend. Wouldn't go messing around with them if I was you anyhow. Leave them be.
What's in the other pods?
Might be stuffed to the rafters with mantisaurs, and merciful law, there's no labels on the pods.
I'll do the job, but I want hazard pay.
Guess the faster delivery is like to be more profitable than waiting for some rube who'd make a proper mess of it. Right. You got yourself a deal, friend.
All right. That's way over here. Yep. Oh, wait, no, it's over here. I think I already walked by the people who were over here. Oh, we're good. I must have just missed a pot, I guess. Huh? Oh, it was literally just that. Okay. Well, now I feel dumb.
You're back. Find them supplies yet?
Yep, got him right here.
Merciful law, I reckon the troops will be glad to hear it. We've been itching to get these for days. Here's your pay, plus the hazard pay as agreed. Thanks again.
Thank you. Oh, that's right. I was gonna switch my stuff. Yeah, to this one. There's just a mine over there? What the fuck? Bunch of mines. What the fuck? Ow! Let's go steal everything off these mechs. Boink.
That'd be Spireton. Was once the Order's headquarters on Cloister. Before all this.
Oh, what? I'm so excited. I'm going to be able to start the second book of Bulgarian today. Only got like 50 minutes left of the first one. Repeating rifle. Ain't nobody going to be using that. What?
Sharp enough. Hostiles nearby.
Trust the plan. Preserve set progress.
Yeah.
Trust the plan. Preserve set progress.
Threat
Sustain the system. Serve the sovereign.
With both eyes open.
Everybody run.
Adversary vulnerabilities identified.
Either restore my life or avenge my death.
How's that? If you would just like follow me instead of going in by yourself, you know, you wouldn't die all the time. I'm sure that's weird to think about, but you know. For several frigid and, if I am honest, frightening months, these trenches have been my home. I have chipped at the water of my shaving kit each morning. I have dug a fresh latrine no less than weekly, and by the month I have cycled and recycled through our rations with such scheduled regularity that I can recite their upcoming order by heart. Yet, inexplicably, I'll miss them. We have received orders to withdraw from this forward line and rally inside of Spireton. There, I will have a warm bed, hot rations, and a roof to stop mortar fire. Yet part of me will miss this place. It is impossible to believe the war makes progress as you huddle meekly in a base. Yet we must never doubt the sovereign's plans bear fruit. And if he, in his wisdom, says I am to be treated to 3 daily meals served to my plate by a ladle, then who am I to question? Yeah. That's not good. Victor. Periodically cough, alerting nearby hostiles of your presence. That's not good. I don't like that. How do I get rid of that? Okay, actually, I do know how to get rid of that. Let me go to the incognito. We'll use the thing. Why are you on fire? Fuck. Hey man, I did it.
You have my thanks. My monitoring station has already informed me that the resistor bank is operating as expected. Such good work definitely deserves a reward.
Thanks. Also, your repair person is dead.
That is most unfortunate, but at least his sacrifice did help improve the operations per millisecond. I will include his name in the records for this repair.
Cool. All right. We'll go back over here and then we'll I might stop there and just do a short stream today. I'm really tired. I might try to take a nap before I have to go to work. But yeah. Anyone to kill?
All quiet?
What was that sound? I don't know what the fuck that was. All right, but yeah, might end there. Oh, hey man. Maybe that was him. That's what that sound was. I don't know. But yeah, thank you guys so much for coming in. Sorry for a little short stream, but yeah, I gotta try and get a little more sleep. Thank you so much for coming in. Appreciate it. And hey, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye. Goodbye. Goodbye. Ta-ta. Goodbye. Bye-bye.